What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video. So if you didn't watch my previous video, go do so guys, because I will continue with a video that I showed there. So here we go. There are others at the SEC who believe the same thing. In 2015, some at the SEC argued BTC was an unregistered security. This is why it's absurd for maxis like Sailor and Max Kaiser to celebrate the SEC's actions versus XRP and other tokens. SEC overreach is bad for the USA. Now, what I don't understand, guys, is these guys, those Michael Saylor and Max Kaiser, they are kind of encouraging the SEC, right, to regulate XRP as a security, and they kind of laugh about it. But what they don't understand is that USA is for sure against Bitcoin, guys. Like, they would never ever use Bitcoin because they do not want a decentralized system, or what you call a decentralized Bitcoin, to be used as a global currency. You see, guys, so they're encouraging the SEC while it's bad for whole crypto, right? This is something that just shows you how stupid these people are, that are just going for encouraging SEC, and while they know that XRP is better, guys, that's why they are doing this. XRP is better in every way than Bitcoin. We already know that. That's not a secret. So why are they bashing it? So they should encourage the Ripple, actually, to win from the SEC, because then Bitcoin also has a better chance to be used if it were to be used ever, right? Of course, it's not going to be used because it doesn't have the technology for it. So here you can see, guys, that being a maximalist is not good in this space. We should all want Ripple to win, because it's good for crypto, for Ethereum, it's good for Bitcoin, it's good for everything. Everyone says that Bitcoin is safe. Bitcoin is not safe, guys, because one thing is for sure, and that is that USA will never use it. That's already out of the question. XRP is not out of the question, right? It's going through a lawsuit. If it wins, it's going to be used. It's that simple. So don't let these guys misguide you. Wild speculation alert. Let's take a look. This is a very interesting video where he talks about the buyback and why it should happen, and why are they not just buying XRP now. Let's take a look.
So one question that I know comes up a lot is, if hypothetically there were to be a situation in the future where a government or a bank were to buy back the asset at a much higher value, why wouldn't they just buy all of it right now when it's very cheap? Like, seems silly to not do that. What is your response to that question when that comes up?
So there's several reasons, but I think the most profound reason is that the only reason they would really want to do that is to, in the process of the transaction, establish a true fair market value. Okay, fair market value requires a few things. It requires, both parties not being in a position where they're compelled to sell. So, for example, if you and I want to buy your XRP, if I put a gun to your head and I say, sell me all your XRP or I'm going to blow your brains out, I'm compelling you to sell. You're basically entering that contract under duress. That's not an enforceable contract. Fair market value was not established, right? Likewise, if I know that I'm going to buy your XRP and that we are going to use it as the transformative asset of a new financial system, and that, within a year, 2 years, 3 years, we're going to dramatically increase the price based on a global coordinated effort that we've been engaged in for multiple years, and I don't inform you of that, then I've done the same thing. It's called fraud and the inducement. I'm in possession of material facts that, had you known that, you would not have sold it to me, okay? So we've just talked earlier about all the different fraud and the coordinated FUD and the fact that this lawsuit has been brought, it's been delisted from this exchanges. You have all these media people going on to CNBC, Jim Cramer, you got Michael Saylor, all these people FUDding XRP all the time. Now it seems like it's moved up to the Charles Hoskinson level and the Vitalik Buterin level, and this guy Craig White weighed in here, past couple of days and gotten a.
Now listen carefully to what he's saying, guys. This is not by accident. They're not fudding XRP by accident, guys. They already know that it's going to be used. They are inducing a a a picture to the masses, and that is what's going on. The masses have no clue that these people are secretly buying XRP because they have facts, they have some kind of knowledge. Why do you think they're doing this?
Argument with David Schwartz, about stuff. So this is a massively coordinated campaign to basically keep people from adopting the asset. So it is a price suppression activity. What is on the exchange is not real. And that's where this is why I think people have so much cognitive dissonance about a high price, is because in order to basically start agreeing to the high price concept, and it doesn't even matter if it's $35,000, $50,000, $100, right? If you think that the price should be $100, you really start to have to question whether what you're looking at on the screen is real or not, which goes to the whole structure, is the whole system real or not, okay? And the cognitive dissonance of not really wanting to know that it's kind of made up.
Wow, guys, he puts it very, very precisely, because that's what's happening. Look at the chart of XRP and then go look at other cryptocurrencies. Look what you're seeing, guys. You're seeing a very different chart. You're seeing a chart that is being suppressed. It is visible on the chart. Why do you think there was no bull run for XRP? Because there was suppression. Again, everything makes sense. Everything that we have been saying from the beginning makes sense and is starting to happen. Look at this. The Fed now, service is coming, and financial institutions and service providers are preparing for the future of instant payments. Read our pioneers of now, round up for their best planning. You can go to the IMF. Actually, I can type it right here, guys. IMF. You can see that they posted exactly the same thing with the train, right? Here, I go and show it to you guys if we can find it very quickly. I can't find it here. Anyway, they posted the same thing, guys, with a train saying that it's coming, right? That there's gonna come here we have it, bullet train, sending money abroad or receiving it, right? Exactly the same thing. IMF, the Fed, and now we have also the Bank of England posting RTGS renewal program, real-time settlement, happening right now, guys. This is being implemented. They want you out of XRP. Please open your eyes, because people are still stupid enough to believe the media. So here we can see what is going on here. The decision follows a period of consultation with CHAPS direct participants to understand the impact of the European Central Bank decision to move their target to ISO 222 migration from November to 20 March. Now that is why I always say, guys, that this lawsuit can drag until 20 March. I would not be surprised if 20 March is the moon date. Of course, I still think it's 6 to 7 January, but 20 March would not surprise me as well. Why? Because look at this. That's when they fully upgrade and the migration is ready. The ECB replan, combined with the subsequent decision by SWIFT to move its cross-border ISO 222 implementation to 20 March, has had a considerable impact on industry preparation plans. The new transition state 2.0 go live date is designed to provide sufficient time for the industry to safely manage the ECB and SWIFT transitions before making final preparations for CHAPS to safely transition to ISO 222. Now we know that ISO 222 is not necessarily Ripple, it's a messaging system, but of course Ripple is using it and it's compliant with it. Why do you think it's compliant with it, right? And there are also milestones and there's key dates for transition states in February 2023. So understand what is going on, guys. This FUD that you're seeing right now on XRP, all of these things in the media, they are not just coincidence. Look, this is getting ready and all the FUD is coming at the same time. Why do you think that is? And here is another thing I want to show you. The IMF was talking a couple months ago about special drawing rights, making it ready for countries to be able to get funds when they need it. Now look at this. Those special drawing rights are not in fiat currency. They're on an asset. No one knew what the asset was. Such an arrangement would resemble the cross-border payment system that Ripple currently operates with its XRP cryptocurrency, and is just one of a variety of possible alternatives. Any democratic alternative should allow for private sector solutions. Multi-currency corridors, for instance, should not rule out the use of regulated private stablecoins or cryptocurrencies, even though such solutions might require additional regulations. Now, this is what we're talking about, guys. I hope you can see this by now. I hope you can open your eyes, guys, and understand that XRP is so huge. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.